Good morning. I just want to walk you through one of these elimination guided ones, just to give you a feel for how this works. You're going to see a lot of steps, and they try and follow the steps that we put in our notes, which in the first one is we need to multiply to make opposites. So we can either make opposites with our x's or our y's. And if you remember, we need the same number, but different signs. In other words, we need 1 plus and 1 minus. So if I look at this, these two boxes let me type. If I type a 4 here, for example, the bottom row changes and I can see if I'm getting closer. Well, 4 is a bad choice. Okay. There's kind of two good choices here, but I'm noticing that right here, I have a 1 on this x, and it's a positive 1. And the reason I care about that positive 1 is because, remember our rules, we need a plus and a minus. And in the x spot, we have a plus and a minus. The problem is we don't have the same number. So in order to get the same number, it's going to be easiest to multiply that place that has a 1, and I can make it a 2 by multiplying by 2. You can just guess and check. What if I try a 3? That didn't quite work. 4, 2, right? If you ever need to make different signs, you can totally pull in a negative as well. So you're just going to be multiplying by putting the number in the box. Once we get those opposites, then we're going to come down here. And negative 2 plus 2 is 0. In our y spot, we get negative 7. And in our x spot, we get 42. 42. Now, let's say, you know what? Let me make that mistake. Let's say I get 43. If I click try, you have not added or subtracted the two equations correctly. So I'm going to click OK. And it's going to not lock anything in, and I have to go back and look and see if I can find my mistake. If you're not finding your mistake, send me a screenshot. I'd love to help you. Okay, now I click try again. Awesome. It unlocks the next step because it knows that I did it right. So now we've done the multiplying, we've done the adding. Now we need to do our solving, right? Solve for the first variable. And we'll get negative 6. And then it says the final step is to substitute and find the other option. So I can put negative 6 into the y spot. Negative 2x minus negative 6 equals negative 12. The minus on the negative 6 makes it plus 6. Negative 2x will equal negative 18 when I subtract. And so if I come back to this box, x will be 9. I click try. If it doesn't like it, it's not going to let me type it. Now, we know it needs to be 9 comma negative 6 because every ordered pair is x then y. But again, there's lots of checks along the way. It's going to help you check every single step, and it won't let you submit until every step is correct. So that's the process that you're working through. If I click next problem, I can see another one. Know that you can also, I could multiply by 5 here, and it would work. Or I can multiply by, not 3, that doesn't work. By 2, but remember, you're just checking right down here for the changes to see if you can lock in the opposites so that you can make something equal 0 when all said and done. So I hope this helps a little bit. Again, I'll be watching for screenshots. I'll be watching for questions to come in through email. But I think you're going to get this. I think you're going to rock it.